business development is something that we have not really done before. We're all salesmen, but by the same token, putting a group of men and women together that can really reach out locally, represent specific contractors, is new to us this year on a small scale. We've done something on a slightly larger scale. Talk about the advantages that we can get in selling to the market and really distinguishing ourselves in a face-to-face, one-on-one setting.
Well, first of all, Kevin, we have had a good year in the BD range. This is available to every impact contributing contractor. And they need to know this because it's a tool for you to use. It's there. All you have to do is pick up the phone and call into impact offices, and we'll direct you to the right individual. We've seen it be successful with many companies throughout the Midwest already. Our company just started dabbling in this, and we've already made our first kill. And we've got another one right behind it. So we've got the tools in place, and we have the infrastructure, but we maybe have to do a better job, which we're trying to do right now in this interview, of letting the contractors know. And we want our council presidents and business managers to know this too. So if they're aware of a project or an owner that's coming into a certain place, that they can reach out to Impact, and we can make sure that there's a good union contractor connection made there.
Yeah. And one of the aspects of our business development is we're not hitching our wagon to one strategy. We have a multiple strategy going. Low density markets up in Canada, across the Midwest, with different people with a varying results, so we can cherry pick the best practices. And I don't say this enough that, through Impact, our members will benefit by the contractors expanding either the work opportunities in the region they're from, or by nipping over at the neighboring area where they haven't gone, and we might have a shortage of contractors and or owners that want to hire our contractors, which ultimately results in our members going to work.
Yeah, a wise man once said, and I believe it was at an Impact conference, is the only way that you gain market share is by taking that market away from someone else. And I think a lot of times our contractors get into commoditizing themselves, being solely based on price, and there is so much training through safety, through the trade skills, through the professional development, that you don't want to get yourself in a price war with something like that. You want to add the value.
And I think that that's part of the value that's brought as well with the Impact Ironworker involvement, with the Construction Users Roundtable, CII, you name it, the architects, engineers. We're reaching out to these folks, we're telling our story, and we're getting response. And that's a 2 or 3 year old effort, but it's finally paying off, and our contractors are seeing jobs in places where they hadn't been, in some cases, for 20 or 30 years.
And that's the mission.
Low density areas, closed facilities. We could put a picket line up around a factory, and in the olden days that would work. Today we have to both do a business case and old school or top and bottom down organizing. The union has its role, but through Impact, it's a clear top-down strategy of selling that contractor and selling the owner of that value. And then we go in that way, and we have one successful job. It often leads to a successful second job and or other plants.